Hello and thank you for joining me. My name's Claire and I have a tarot and oracle card reading for you. Now I normally do daily readings, but for July and August I'm going to be doing weekly readings. I hope you found last week's reading helpful. Obviously it's there for you to go back to and reflect on towards the end of the week as well. It might make a little bit more sense that way to you. So I've got a variety of cards. I'm starting with my Muse Tarot. This is for the week that starts Sunday the 7th of July and goes through to the 13th of July. So let's see what comes out for us. Okay. We've got the Three of Emotions. I feel like this is a joining together of three people with a very like-minded attitude. They look the same, don't they? They're dressed the same. They've all got this interest in the moon. Maybe you've found that. Maybe you're starting to find your tribe and starting to resonate with people, or find out you've got a lot more in common with people than you thought you had. I feel like this is a message about how other people can help us with our own emotions. So you can be around one group of people and you feel calm and peaceful and happy and part of something wonderful. You can be around another group of people and think, get me out of here. I feel this could be a celebration. I feel like maybe you're going out somewhere or something like that. It could even be a holiday, maybe meeting people on holiday that you've got a connection with. But it feels very peaceful and it feels very calming. Okay, I'm going to move on to my Crystal Vision Tarot now. So remember, there's a variety of cards. I'm picking very different ones as we go through the week. Maybe one of the cards will be more relevant to the others as the week moves on. We've got the King of Wands. Very different energy to our watery emotional card there, isn't it? It's a lot more fire to this. But of course, in a weekly reading, we can have lots of different energies as we go through the week. We might be with these people on Monday and this person on a Tuesday. I do feel this is an authority figure. I don't feel it's us. I feel it's someone that we're going to be coming into contact with. I don't feel this person has got the same maybe mindset or ideals as these people. So it might be a boss or a parent or somebody that you have to come into contact with that you don't 100%, you're not 100% on their level, but you do respect them as a person and what they're trying to achieve and what they're trying to do. Yeah, so I feel, why are they coming into our life? I don't feel it's to offer guidance. I think it's to almost spur us on, to make us believe that we can do something. As I'm saying that, I'm thinking of Dragon's Den. I don't know if you've got Dragon's Den in the US, but people go into these entrepreneurs with lots and lots of money and they pitch an idea and they sit there very po-faced, but they do sometimes invest. So maybe I feel like there's a conversation like that going ahead. I feel like maybe this is somebody that you're needing to go to get over a particular obstacle, or to gain advice or some sort of information on how you're going to move forward. I do feel this person's going to help us though. I think their knowledge is going to be valuable to us in some way. He's got a kind of knowledge about him, a kind of presence about him that some people could find intimidating, but I feel that this person is going to get what you're trying to say, what you're going to try and do, and be interested by your passion, interested by what it is that you're actually doing. I feel the Lion is important here as well. I feel that's a certain amount of strength and courage that this guy has got. So maybe they've done very well in their business, or maybe they're a very well respected person in the community in some way. Might be a doctor, a consultant. I feel this is somebody that has earned the right to be where they are and very well respected. So yeah, I do feel there's two very different types of energies this week. This is more of a friendship, people that we understand. This is more of a situation that we're going to be in, but good things will come on. I'm going to draw a Spirit Animal Tarot card now. We had the energy cards last week, but this time we're going to use a tarot one. So who's going to come out for us today? Pig. Nurturer of fossils. So the Queen of Pentacles. Now I do feel this is more us. I feel like the first two cards we had, I feel like this King of Wands and the Three of Emotions are going to signify people coming into our life in some way. Don't forget, we're in Cancer season at the moment, and being a Cancerian, I do know that I love being in my home. So I do feel that this is a real gratitude of what you've got and the things around you. So it might be your home, it might be your car, it might be your garden, it might just be all the things around you, it might be the people around you. You may have a windfall in some way, and be able to treat yourself to something. But I feel that there's a real happiness and a glow with this pig that I really, really enjoy. And also it looks like she's just kind of moving that pentacle along with her snout there, and just happy, just doing whatever she's doing. And I kind of feel that that's something we're going to do as well. We're just going to get lost in our hobbies, or just really have an opportunity to just be at peace in the surroundings that make us the happiest. So it seems to me that this reading is stacking up as different events. It will be interesting to perhaps come back to this reading towards the end of the week to see how they did play out in your life. Now, the last two cards I'm going to pick today are my Chakra Oracle cards and my Lead Me to the Light cards, to get another little theme for the week. Oh, passion. So I was looking at this card recently because I was working with my friends doing some tarot work, and we picked this card out, and we noticed that the newspaper there is calling this young lady, who's a princess because she's got a tiara and a very beautiful dress on, the oddball princess. So she's volunteering there, giving up her time for free, doing something that she loves. You can see the orange glow of her passion, how she just gets absolute joy from serving others. But people take the mickey out of her, and that's what the newspaper cutting is. And you look at this little story here, and it says, Princess of Amber spends her time volunteering. No personal task is beneath her. When the newspaper criticise her, her family begs her to behave more like royalty, and she refuses. The people hold an election, and to their surprise, they vote for the princess as their new leader. I feel that this is about getting noticed for your passions and just doing it anyway. We can sometimes be at a point where we're frightened to move things forward, and I don't think that's what this card's about. I think we are going to start following our passions. I feel that's what this reading is all coming together now, because we're doing things we love. We're enjoying just being ourselves and moving things forward, albeit maybe slowly. Maybe we're asking for help. Maybe we're just so passionate we know we can't do stuff on our own, so need a little bit of help. Maybe that's leading us to find like-minded people, or people that are really inspired by the choices that we make. So that's very interesting. Obviously, this is orange. That's to do with your sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the area where your hips are, which are kind of holding in all your emotions, but also where all your passions and desires are as well. So I really feel that we are going to be asked, what is it that we love? What is it that we want to do with our lives? Interesting. Okay, so they've kind of joined up as a bit of a story. So let's see how that story ends. Let's pick an oracle card here that will give us a bit of a clue as to what we might need to do in this week ahead. Oh, the challenge. It says the last hurdle, remain in control. Look at this beautiful angel here coming out of this, I don't know, is that a volcano? I'm not really sure. But this really is greatness, isn't it? I mean, you can see it looks like a huge, huge wingspan. Good things are coming. I feel this is like, I feel like you're on the cusp of something. I feel there's quite an exciting energy here about really tapping into what you love the most, and you've got like one, as it says, one final hurdle to get over. It might be this conversation, it might be finding your people, it might be not listening to criticism and other people telling you not to do what you want to do. Whatever it is, once you get over that hurdle and you remain in control of your desires, what you want to do with your life, then I feel this is what we're going to be getting, this beautiful, very powerful white light energy that's going to help us connect with our higher consciousness, maybe our guides in some way. It really does feel like a huge shift. And I feel that as we are moving towards the end of Cancer season, because we've had this really strange phenomenon, well, not strange phenomenon, but we've got 2 full moons in Capricorn. So they've both occurred in the Cancer season. One was at the solstice, at the very start of the Cancer season, at 1 degree of Cancer. The last full moon is the 21st of July, and that falls on 29 degrees of Cancer. So we've literally had these bookends to this season, very practically in its Capricorn way, moving us where we need to be. This is where we need to be. And this week, I feel we're going to make some inroads there, chipping away, maybe, as I say, having some contact with other people, realising our own passions, overcoming obstacles in some way. And I feel as we're in the middle of Cancer season, we're still working through some stuff and getting where we need to be. But it certainly does feel like when we move into Leo season, it's going to be a massive shift of power, but actually taking that power back for ourselves. So how exciting. Okay, well, I hope you liked that weekly reading. Thank you for your understanding while I'm not doing daily readings during the summer. Obviously, I'm still doing private readings. So if you do want a private reading with me, then just go onto my website, the link's in the description, and you can just book a reading through there. I do them via Zoom, so wherever you are in the world, I can connect with you. All right, well, have a lovely week, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now.